Everyone, welcome to Pepcoding. So today we are going to discuss a question which is Nknights combinations. First of all, I would like to request you, if you haven't seen the if you haven't solved the previous questions, then you should go and solve those questions first, then come to this question. Otherwise, you will not understand this question. Okay, because it is just a follow-up of N queens. All right. And if you have solved the N queens problem, then you would be able to understand what we are doing here. So in N queens questions, what we were doing, we had a N cross N matrix. All right, and in that matrix, what we were doing, we were placing the queen like this, so that no queen would kill each other. This queen cannot kill this queen cannot kill this or this or this. No any queen can kill each other. So we were placing queens in such a positions that no any queens would kill each other. We have to do exactly same thing here. We have to place our knights in the position that no any knight would kill each other. All right, like if we are placing our knight here, then we can't place, if any knight is already placed here, then we can't place any knight here, because they can kill each other. All right, so that's what we have to ensure here. So as like in N queens question, we need to place our knights safely, and we just need to check if our knight is safe or not. Our knights are already placed, we just need to check if our knight is already safe or not. How we are going to check that? Let me draw a matrix. Just a second. All right, so suppose we here a knight is already present. So what we will do now, we will check if we can place our knight here. We can place, because how many directions knight can kill. Suppose knight is placed here, then it will kill the knight which is placed here, 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 and if any column is would present here, then it will kill the knight which is present here. Why this knight is not able to kill? Knight will not kill any knight in single line. It cannot kill if any knight is present here. All right, so, or why we are not checking in this direction? Because we haven't placed any knight here. We know if we are placing any knight here, then we have already put knights before this position, not after this position. So we don't need to check further. We will check in our backward directions, if we have wherever we have placed our knights. So we can't place our knight here, because it can kill this and this, any knight here. All right, so for this direction, which call we need? I minus 2 and j minus 1. For this, what we need? I minus 2, j plus 1. For this, I plus 2, I'm sorry, I minus 2, j plus 1. And for this, I minus 1 and j plus 2. It is I minus 1 and j plus 2, and it is I minus 1 and j minus 2. All right, because here we are checking in the backward direction, and here we are moving in backward for I, and we are moving forward for J. For column we are moving forward, for row we are moving backward. Here also, here we are moving backward for row and column, for both. All right, so we need to check in these 4 directions that if our knight is safe there or not. If I minus 2 is greater than equals to 0, and J minus 1 is greater than equals to 0, and chess I minus 2 J minus 1. In this condition we will return false, that we cannot place our knight here. For this, if I minus 1 is greater than equals to 0, and J minus 2 is greater than equals to 0, and then chess I minus 1 J minus 2, in this condition also we need to return false, that we cannot place our knight here. If I minus 2 is greater than equals to 0, and let me check the call first. I minus 2 J minus 1, I minus 2 J plus 1, I minus 2 J minus 1, I minus 2 J plus 1. All right, J plus 1 is less than chess dot size. For J we need to check till chess dot size, and then chess I minus 2 J plus 1. In this condition also we need to return false. If I minus 1 is greater than equals to 0, and J plus 2 is less than chess dot size, and chess I minus 1 J plus 2, return false. So I guess we have we haven't written true. Here we need to return true also. If all the conditions are if all these conditions are false, then we need to return true. Here a bracket is missing. Okay, successful. We need let's try to submit. All the test cases have been passed. So I hope you have understand what we have done here. We have just made calls for these 4 directions, that is I minus 2 J minus 1, I minus 2 J plus 1, I minus 1 J minus 2, and I minus 1 J plus 2. For all these 4 conditions we need to check if any of this condition is true, then we can't place our knight there. If all the conditions are false, then we can place our knight there. That means if any condition is true, it will return false. Otherwise it will return true, that we can place our knight at that place. All right, I hope you have understand. If not, then you can see the video again, and if you are not able to understand, then you would, and if you haven't solved the previous questions, then you need to solve the previous questions first. You need to watch those videos, then you would be able to understand what we have done here. All right, we'll meet in another question again. Till then, thank you so much. Tata, bye bye.